What's going on, guys? It's Rob from Heroes Avenue. Happy Monday. Hope you guys are all doing well out there today. And of course, we're going to be talking about DC topics tonight because there are a ton of things to talk about in the world of DC. Now, of course, the main event is going to be the Batman set photos because they look absolutely amazing coming out of Chicago where they were filming just recently. And we're also going to talk about the Red Hood reveal for the Titans TV show. We're going to keep that brief because it's about the TV show and we talk movies mostly on this channel. But I'm going to talk about James Gunn and what he had to say, some interesting comments he had to say briefly as well, and look at some Suicide Squad set photos. And then going to end this video by talking about one of our commenters on my previous video. I think he follows us, I'm not sure. But he had some interesting things to say about Zack Snyder's Justice League and what are we going to do if it sucks? So that's at the end of the video. Let's go ahead and quickly, briefly get into my thoughts on this Red Hood reveal. Check it out, guys. This is going to be Red Hood for Titans Season 3. I did enjoy both seasons of the Titans TV show so far. Surprisingly, I thought I was going to hate them. But they both ended with a dud. So I'm hoping that they end this season the right way and they finally give us a satisfying season finale, because the show has been surprisingly amazing, at least for me as a DC fan. And as a Red Hood fan, check this out. It looks like a cosplay straight out of Comic-Con, and I mean that in a good way. It doesn't seem like quite movie, like it would come out of a DC universe movie, but it does look like a cosplay. It looks like it's straight out the comics, and I think it's cool. A lot of people talking about his big head helmet. That's what you're gonna get when you got a TV show budget, probably, but I think it looks pretty awesome. Let me know what you guys think about it. I'm really excited for season 3 and what they're gonna do with it. Do I think they're rushing Red Hood into there? Yeah, probably, but I'd rather have him sooner rather than potentially not have him if the show gets canceled. So let me know what you think about Red Hood, the Red Hood reveal, in the comments down below. Let's quickly talk about the Suicide Squad, and then we're gonna get into the Batman stuff. So check out these Suicide Squad set photos that are kind of highlighting some of the villains. Obviously, the villains, they're all villains for the most part in this movie. And interesting things, I don't have the quote right in front of me, but the interesting thing that a lot of YouTube is talking about today is the fact that DC gave James Gunn the green light to kill off whoever he wanted to. And I think someone even asked him, including Harley Quinn, and he goes, yes, including Harley Quinn, and I'm paraphrasing, of course, but basically DC gave him the green light to kill off whoever he wanted. Now, we know Peacemaker's getting a show on HBO Max. Not sure if it's a prequel or not. I would assume it's a prequel, but the fact that he has the green light to kill anyone has some people thinking, some people feel some type of way, because it feels like, and maybe rightfully so, that DC sometimes doesn't have a plan. And I gotta be honest, every studio probably wanted a piece of James Gunn when he got fired from Marvel, and I was glad that DC made a play for him. And I think giving James Gunn a green light to do whatever he wants was kind of DC learning from the past, when they tried to meddle too much with Zack Snyder's vision, and then we get a mediocre outcome, especially because of what Joss Whedon and his ilk had done to the movie, right? And so that I'm of two minds of this, right? I'm kind of excited at the fact that, hey, James Gunn's going to get to do whatever he wants, and again, including killing off Harley Quinn, which I don't think he would do, but you never know. James Gunn's a huge fan of the Suicide Squad, and I think part of the appeal of the Suicide Squad and Suicide Squad storytelling is the fact that you never know what could happen. Watching the first Suicide Squad, you knew who was going to live and who was maybe on the chopping block potentially. So with him saying these comments, I still don't think he's going to kill off some of the heavy hitter actors. I don't think he's going to kill off Harley Quinn. I don't think he'll kill off Captain Boomerang, to be honest. And I think one more, if there's another person that's safe, I would say they're probably going to, to be honest, I think they can kill off everyone else. But I definitely think Harley Quinn, and I do think Captain Boomerang is going to be safe in this movie. Let me know if you think there are going to be big surprises in terms of who's going to get killed off. Are there going to be any heavy hitters that get killed off? My main people I think are going to survive this is probably Harley Quinn, Captain Boomerang, and Peacemaker. I think those guys are a shoo-in to survive. If you guys have your thoughts in the comments, let me know in the comments down below, because I'm pretty interested to see, especially with the fact that James Gunn has the green light to do whatever he wants. A lot of people are A lot of people are happy at the fact that, hey, he's going to be able to tell his story. That's kind of like where I am. And other people are just a little nervous that DC doesn't seem like they have a set plan going forward. Again, I think their plan is going to really hinge heavily on whether Zack Snyder's Justice League is going to do well or not. So I really think a lot is riding on Zack Snyder's Justice League. But more on Zack Snyder's Justice League in a little bit. First, let's go ahead and get into the Batman, these Batman images, which had me salivating when I saw them. I think it released late last night, but check out some of these images right here. So this first image, as you can see, it's Batman on the motorbike, and this is in Chicago. They're currently filming in Chicago, and I'm pretty sure this is not Robert Pattinson after seeing some images. But let's go ahead and quickly go through the images on this person's Instagram. And this was Joshua Mellon. Thank you for posting these. There's probably more images that are not on here that we'll talk about too. But check it out. This is totally Batman Zero Year suit. It's clearly Batman Zero Year suit. And with him on the motorbike and everything, it's spot on. I absolutely love it. So that's the first picture. Second picture, you can kind of see a side profile of Batman on that motorbike, which looks pretty awesome. Again, when me and Darren first saw him on the motorbike, I think months ago before the shelter in place started, I thought the angle that they got looked pretty goofy, but I am totally loving these shots right here. Then we get a poster from under the bridge, "Welcome to Gotham." And here is a video of him and Catwoman riding off from underneath that bridge. And that is crispy video, and it looks amazing. Gosh, it looks amazing. I don't know if these were taken on a phone or what, but that from that angle, it doesn't look like a phone. It looks like a really good camera was used. Okay, we got more images on the bike. And we have more. I apologize if you hear my dogs in the background. We have Ace Chemicals posters right here. Corrupt Corp. Yeah, so yeah, you got a bunch of these posters. Delicious Poison coming to Gotham one night only. I'm wondering if it's alluding to Poison Ivy. Maybe. There's another image caught of Catwoman and Batman. Another image, and then this one says stab out the eye, destroy Goth Corp. And Goth Corp, I think, had something to do with Mr. Freeze and Poison Ivy, if I remember correctly. So Goth Corp's definitely, again, this movie's hinting at a wider Batman universe, and it's setting it up in this movie. It sometimes feels like Matt Reeves has a lot on his plate to do, but we'll see how he pulls it off. And that's all the images here. But I swear I saw some other images, but basically, I thought these images look amazing. Yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. All right, just to end this video, my previous video, if you watched my previous video, I asked the question just in the thumbnail, how will this play out? And I talked about James Gunn's Suicide Squad Entertainment Weekly posters, but really what that was referring to was the addition of Deathstroke, Joker into Zack Snyder's Justice League. I was incredibly excited about that news in the comments. A lot of people were excited, but one person right here, Danny Orange, and I'm not calling you out to call you out and to berate you or nothing, he says, I'm just reading your comment basically, he says, how do you think things will go, but really when part 1 of 4 comes out and everyone immediately realizes it sucks? Will parts 3 and 4 still hold people's attention but you know when part 1 faces overt critical backlash? So I don't know if he was doing that to be kind of being a little smart with that comment, or if he genuinely is wondering. But I say it's a little bit too early to say whether or not it's gonna suck. Clearly, I'm hyped for it. Clearly, I'm the type of audience, or I'm the type of demographic that's probably gonna be excited for it no matter what. But really, I'm the type of person who I think finds something to enjoy in most things. There's a lot of movies that I wouldn't watch again, that I maybe don't give a glowing review, but I do find a lot of things that I like in movies, and that's the type of person I am. Of course, I don't like every movie, but from what I've seen from this, I think I'm really going to enjoy it. And even when Justice League came out, I found something to enjoy in it. I gave it an okay review, I think, when it came out, if I remember correctly. And then over time, I started to have this disdain for it, especially knowing what happened behind the scenes. But with Zack being out to play his full vision, and with me enjoying most every other Zack Snyder film, especially Man of Steel, which I think is my favorite, well, I know is my favorite superhero movie of all time, then me absolutely loving BVS, even the theatrical version, and then the extended version when that came out, that put it into another stratosphere. Justice League was totally a departure from Zack Snyder's vision. So with me liking all of Zack Snyder's work previously, and then with him being able to fulfill his vision, I could tell you now that I'm probably going to enjoy it. Now, if you guys saw HBO Max's TikTok, they released a little clip, and it looks like it's previewing a little bit of Junkie XL's score that we haven't heard, and it sounds freaking awesome. Kevin Smith's partner, I forgot his name, on his show, he called Zack Snyder's vision a metal version of Justice League. It's totally metal, and that's what that little teaser kind of did for me on HBO Max's TikTok. But anyways, I'm digressing. Right here, he says, will part reinforce to hold people's attention, and of course it will hold my attention because I'm totally invested in this. Not only the Snyder Cut itself, the movement and everything, I'm here to support Zack's vision, and I think I will enjoy it given his track record and me enjoying all of his previous movies. Again, movies all subjective. You could argue that all you want. You'd be wrong to say it isn't. But yeah, will it face overt critical backlash? I think you're right. I think it will. I think there's going to be those critics out there who are going to double down on their criticism of Zack Snyder's work. Of course there will be. And am I going to fault them for it? I won't. But I'm going to look forward to all the YouTube videos clowning on them and calling out their hypocrisy later on. And you know who I'm talking about. So, Danny Orange, I think it's going to go well. And, we'll refer to this comment in the future when the movie actually comes out. So, you guys who are watching this video, let me know what you think. What do you think? How do you predict the reception of Zack Snyder's Justice League is going to be once it does come out? Do you agree with Danny? Do you not? Do you agree with me? Let me know in the comments down below. Thanks guys for watching. If you did enjoy the video, please give it a like. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I'll catch you guys later on. Peace.